Yo, GM, happy Thursday. Or what is today? Friday. It's pizza day. Man, we're going to have to change this layup a little bit. Fix it up. Fix those cameras, boys. Yo, that's a banger. That's one of Seven's tracks. That thing is, I love that. That's a great way to start the morning. What's going on? Everybody have a good Thanksgiving? You got your bellies full?
Oh, man. You know what I love about this view. If you guys aren't watching this on YouTube, you guys can head over and watch the stream live. It looks like we're like looking through like the curtains, like when you like pop the curtain, the blinds open.
This isn't going to work.
I love it.
At the end of the day, this is not going to work. No, I did not have this thing sized up. Didn't have it framed. I didn't have it framed up for 3 cameras, to be perfectly honest with you. So two I thought we were set with. So my bad. I will get this thing reframed. So we can get that going. But I got to go do something really quick anyway. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, we're going to keep this just like this. All right, you guys go ahead and talk, and I will be right back.
All right. Well, fantastic. Good morning, GM to everyone, man. Guys, thank you so much for pulling up for Black Friday deals here at the Web3 Breakfast. We're going to be kind of talking about some things that are going on around, the Web3 blockchain. We're going to be talking about our pizza orders for today because it is Friday. So we're going to need to know what you're having on your pizza. Love, what you having on your pizza tonight? You going to throw some of that turkey, some cranberry sauce, some leftovers on that thing?
What? That actually sounds like something that I actually might be into doing right there. That sounds like something that's really, really up my alley. I'm definitely down with that, man. I had some amazing food. Granny Love whipped it up with her foot in it, and let me tell you, yeah, man, maybe a little.
Is that Papa Bear over in the kitchen?
You know what I mean.
You're in.
There we go.
Man, hey, look at.
There we go,
man.
Welcome to the mustard cam. This is the mustard cam, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here's the deal. If you can you hear in the space? You think?
Yeah, we can definitely hear you.
Oh, hell
yeah,
yeah.
you're perfect, bro.
Oh, perfect, man. So I got brought my phone in with me. So I guess that's amazing. All right. So if you watch the show on Wednesday or listen to the show on Wednesday, you know that I got called out by Corey to do the mustard challenge. And so today we are here to create some mustard because, as a true chef would, I'm not going to eat traditional store-bought mustard. That's disgusting. So we're going to make our own. And we're going to make it live. And then at the end of the show, so here's the plan. I'm gonna make. I still have to probably get something. I forgot that I need to get like a spoon or something. But so we're gonna make the mustard, and then I'm gonna put it in the fridge. And then at the end of the show, I brought some bread. So we'll do the challenge at the end with some cold homemade mustard.
Bro, this is so legit. Dog, like your kitchen. Let me just start off by saying this upscale kitchen that you have going on.
Bro, that kitchen is off the chain.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I had to do a little bit of remodeling. Yesterday. It was great to have the day off in order to, see this kitchen. I don't know if you saw the post. It was actually, the post. I took the picture last night of all the ingredients, so you could see my kitchen was much different last night than it is this morning. Hard work. Stayed up all night to make sure that my kitchen was great for this shot. So shout out to Home Depot for making it happen. Looking for a sponsorship. Speaking of sponsorship,
perfect.
Yep, this way. Powered by Two Lands.
I think this should be a new segment, like
cooking with JChains.
A cooking show.
Yeah. Hey, I felt like this morning. When I was putting all the ingredients, I even tweeted it out. When I was putting all the ingredients into the cooler, I've kind of felt a little nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm trying out for a cooking show. I've been to many cooking shows. When we lived in New York, we used to go to the Food Network tapings all the time. I was a chef. I was in that world. We would do all the tastings, met all the chefs, did all that. That was my life. That was awesome. But I'm like nervous this morning to make mustard for you guys live, and no one's going to eat it but me. So like it could taste terrible. And I could be like, oh my God, this is the best mustard ever. And you wouldn't even know. But
so good.
I'm too truthful, so I won't allow that to happen. I will be transparent 100%. So, all right, let's do me a favor. Let's retweet the room. Let's get some more people in here. You can also direct everybody to I have a tweet so we can get it posted up to the nest. Also, so JChains.live will take you straight to the YouTube page. We'll have to get another one for Web3 Breakfast, but you can also find it at web3breakfast.com. And boom, so you can be here watching this new cooking show that I told you guys like a few weeks ago. You know, I may rebrand into a totally, you know, just a foodie channel versus anything crypto. You know.
I
Do you
told
know
Gordon
how
Ramsay
grossed
his
out I
last
am?
update. He still hasn't responded.
What? Yeah, Ramsey, if you can hear us, come on, man, get back at us. And Maxine, why
Right?
are you disgusted?
Well, because I don't like mustard. And the first thing that I see when I wake up yesterday was, of course, Corey
Oh.
slurping that mustard. Oh, my.
The joke laugh was like, gag was hilarious.
Yeah,
Him and Gary
exactly.
both done it.
So gross.
Yo, GM, everybody.
Yo, GM,
Yeah, what
GM.
up,
Yeah.
Dude, the name of the cooking show has got to be Turbo Made It.
Well, that would be crazy
No,
because
because
JChains is
Turbo didn't
cooking.
make it.
Well, that's ironic.
Or maybe Turbo didn't make it. I don't know.
Probably more like, yeah.
Yo, Mike, just so my youngest son, he comes in, he's like, Dad, like we got cookies. And I was geeked, bro. I'm like, oh hell yeah, we got cookies. Like I'm in for this life. So I come in, I'm like, where are the cookies at? He's like, they're in here, Dad. And he opens up the cabinet and it's like in a bag. He's like, we gotta bake them. I'm like, yo, I gotta bake these cookies. He's like, yeah, Dad. He's like, all you need is 1 stick of butter and an egg. And dude, we did it. We freaking did it. We made cookies. They actually
What
were
cookies?
edible.
Come in a bag.
They were like these Betty Crocker, like chocolate chip walnuts. It's all already prepared. All you gotta do is drop 1 stick of butter and 1 egg in that thing, and they are fantastic.
My favorite kind of cookies to make.
Oh, Mike, man, I really like the ones that already come. Like, you know, you buy them at the grocery store where they're I thought you just undid your shirt and you didn't have a shirt on. Like out of the corner of my eye, I was like, all right, man, the stream is getting loose.
Making something.
Yeah, man, you start talking cookies with I love that boy starts getting with it. But you know the cookies that come in the refrigerator aisle, and they have and they're already made. I love making those cookies. The only problem is that I will eat like half of them before I can even get them in the oven. Like,
I like the Pillsbury stuff.
yes.
Shout out to all my cookie monsters in the building. We have Grateful. What is his name? Grateful. How you doing today? Great day to you.
Yeah, good morning. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving.
Double.
I got a question about the mustard. The mustard rules. Are you limited to only making traditional yellow mustard, or since you're making it yourself, are you allowed to throw some things in there to maybe make it a little tastier, make it a little easier on yourself, make some Dijon, or what are the rules?
When you come to cooking with JChains, the first rule is that there are no rules. We make up our own rules. And so I saw everybody was using yellow mustard, and I got to tell you, yellow mustard's for rookies. It's like the ketchup of mustards, right? So I'm making myself a stone ground mustard. Now, instead of using a white wine vinegar, I'm going to use a rice wine vinegar. I like a little more of the Asian style flavors myself. So I did
You're kind of turning me on.
in full transparency, I forgot the horseradish like a freaking bozo. So it's not going to be spicy, unfortunately. It should be, but that's my bad. Shut up.
Are you going to like pile it on like Corey did though?
Oh yeah.
Because Corey, what the hell was that? Like,
Corey made a mustard waterfall sandwich.
That was.
It was disgusting. Like it just kept coming and coming and coming, and I was just like,
That's what she said.
Yeah. Well, wow. It's
you
not a
hope.
kid show.
Anyway.
It's a cooking show. today. Well, just for a little bit.
What kind of show we doing? Corner pastry.
Friday.
Corner pastry.
I love that. Okay. All right. So we're going to get started here. And so because it's stone ground mustard, I did bring my, what's this called? A mortar and a pestle, I think is what they call it. So we're going to get a few of these little suckers going, get them all ground up so that we have a nice base, a nice little bite to the mustard. I don't know.
Move the salt or it isn't real. Move the salt or it isn't real. There we go, Jack.
Oh yeah, the salt. Oh yeah, no, I'm actually, yeah, we're gonna, yeah, this is actually, I'm gonna have mustard all over. I didn't realize that these were like little jumping beans too. So, yeesh. Probably that's, you know, the instructions said to actually use a coffee grinder, and I can see why. But you know, they didn't have coffee grinders.
Little buggers.
What's that?
They're sneaky little buggers.
Yeah, they are. They're jumping out everywhere. Thank you to the people who maintain the floors at this building and vacuum. Mustard seeds.
Yeah, look at that thing whipped right up. My thing is though is that like I'm still confused on how the hell people figured out like how to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like how did this even come about? Like, you just take the seeds, grinding them up.
I'm totally with you. Like,
Fucking around and finding out.
No, there used to be not so many distractions in life, and you could like do shit and figure it out. Now everything's just on the internet.
Exactly. So basically, what happened at a period of time was there was in ancestral times. If you look at the history, there was some sort of person who introduced medicine and these sorts of things, which you could eat. It's all recorded if you check history, you know. So yeah, I don't know. People by nature seem to be experimental. They want to always push boundaries. That's how we got to space.
It's what we're doing today. Experimental. I'm like, you know, it's saying like, you know, half a cup of this, a quarter cup of this. I'm certainly not making a batch large enough for that. So at this point, we're just guessing kind of what we think would taste right, given the amount of ingredients that we're using. So far, we've got a nice lump of stone ground straight mustard seeds, and then we just put a little bit of the yellow mustard powder in there, just a little bit, right? We don't want to make it too much like the yellow mustard. And then yeah, a little bit of salt. That may be entirely way too much, but we're gonna go with it. And then now some turmeric. Now turmeric. What do you guys know about turmeric? If you haven't put turmeric into your diet yet, you should. It is a
very good for you.
Make sure you add cayenne too.
Yep, cayenne.
Yes. Yeah, cayenne, turmeric, like those are some really great spices that everybody's got in their kitchen that are fantastic for you. Turmeric's a fantastic anti-inflammatory. Better than taking, like I don't take Advil. I just, even if I had like a headache, I'm not taking Advil. I'm taking this kind of stuff. This is better.
Well, you know, we did get a YouTube comment from Brian. He said he gave a heck of a name suggestion. He said, "Cooking with crypto."
Yeah. I mean, I like that. So like, it's the whole idea is, hey, listen, we're experimenting kind of like what Satoshi was at some point with Bitcoin and the whole Bitcoin network, right? And so, you know, this is a whole week about, or actually, no, geez, you know what? Today kind of does feel like a Monday, even though it's Friday. This is a strange week. We had a Wednesday that felt like a Friday. And now we have a Friday that feels like a Monday. Great thing is that it's still pizza day. And it was funny, before I left, my wife was like, she's like, Whitney was like, so, you know, for tonight, we're just gonna have like leftovers and stuff. Like, what are you talking about? No, it's Friday. We're having pizza. We can have leftovers on Saturday. That's fine. I don't care. But we're definitely not having, I don't even like leftovers in the beginning. And so we're certainly not doing it.
Whitney's my girl. She's trying to skip over pizza Friday. I get her.
She loves pizza though. You don't.
Yeah, leftovers, man. If you know, Pizza Friday, I'll throw some turkey and some cranberry sauce on the pizza, and we'll make it that. But I do see Dr. Bruce with his hand up. Dr. Bruce, man, how's it going? And how's the mint been coming along, man? I know you got a new song out.
There's our rice wine vinegar, by the way. We just put a teaspoon and a half. We may have to put some more in there. I will try it before we package this up and throw it into the fridge. And then we need some water. Go ahead, Dr. Bruce. How are we doing today?
Doing great. Thank you, AI, for acknowledging my polite hand that was waving. Started to get a little numb there. Just wanted to ask a quick question. If a NFT project minted, right, and you purchased, and then they gave away something, right, would you capitalize on that, or would you just let that opportunity wash in the wind?
Yeah, for me, it's just really, you just let it go. You're just what you do is you come into the space and you complain about projects without utility and just not getting your dollars worth, but you just sleep right on through those freebies. That's generally how it ends up. Oh my God, bro! Did you just put that in your mouth? Oh yeah.
Dude, all that's going on the sandwich now, right?
Oh, that's not good. Oh God.
Okay.
Oh, that's even better.
You committed.
It's dry.
Oh no, it's not dry. There's just
all I'm asking is that you do not gag live on stream. Please.
I want to.
First off,
I'm not gonna say
that
that.
tastes disgusting.
I want to see you.
I don't know what.
Like,
I don't know
immediately.
how to fix this. I'm gonna have to try more yellow mustard.
We need to send Chef Ramsay over there.
Yep. Oh, it's just like it is getting spicy. I think the mustard seeds are kind of spicy, and I like it's just straight mustard seeds.
I just want to say for the record, it looks like pure pack.
Oh no. This is gonna be it.
Bro, I'm not even.
This is gonna be great.
Dude, JChains is like poisoning himself over here. I'm like,
Yeah. Send help if I pass out during the stream. Oh, I think I'm like my eyes are blurry. I'm like blind. Like
he like unknowingly made mustard gas.
Oh man.
You know what? That might be what just happened. Vinegar and mustard. Is that what I did? Did I just create a science experiment?
I hope not, dude. Get that shit out of there, dude. Watching you eat that's making me sweat. Like I'm on literally the verge.
This ended up being a whole jar of the mustard seed. It's because I made mustard water, so I ended up having to use the whole can. So, got that. I'm gonna go drink some water, and I'll be back at my desk shortly. So,
yes,
take it away, boys.
We have a new friend here too.
Hi there. I saw this link in a Miami chat, and I want to know, how do we pronounce it? Is it Art Basel or Basel?
Awesome. It's really Basel, but everybody in America calls it Basel. So it's Art Basel. That's what we call it, but it's really Basel.
So if we want to sound swanky and European, it's definitely Basel.
Basel.
It's Basul.
Basel.
It's basil.
Yeah, it's basil.
It's tomato.
Basil.
No, that's tomato.
That is tomato. Are you going to be in Miami there? And it probably was me who dropped it in the chat. And it's a pleasure meeting your acquaintance. I've gave you a follow, so I imagine I heard you speak something wonderful in this space.
Awesome. Yes, I will be there. I'm actually about 2 hours north. That's where I live. So.
Like Palm Beach or Jupiter?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, girl, I'm from Palm Beach too. That's where I live. I stay in Palm Beach.
Oh, really? No. I'm West Palm Beach, so you know the difference.
Yeah, me too. Of course. Okay.
That's bougie Palm Beach right there.
Yeah, there would never be a Palm Beach around here.
Yeah, I'm not. No, I'm
that was rude.
Hey, Jay, you're back. How's your mouth taste?
Well, real quick, I do want to say, Darkest Doll, welcome to the Web3 Breakfast. Thank you so much for joining us. This is a show by the community for the community. We meet every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. We go for about an hour, and we talk about a whole stream of things. Today, you are here for Pizza Party Friday. This is going to be a little bit more loose. It's Pizza Party. Okay.
He's trying to kill himself with mustard gas.
You know what? I'm not sure which one I like better, Pizza Party or Mustard Party. You guys are making this
You're
worse
a horrible
for me.
person, Max.
I'm not a horrible person,
That should
Corey.
be, if you guys, you know what? That should be the name of my cooking show. Come cook.
Horrible people.
No,
Horrible
You're a
people.
horrible person?
Corey, the horrible person.
No. It was in my own brain. Not what you guys were talking about. It was in my own brain. Cooking mustard with
We
custard.
gotta elaborate a little there. Can't just leave us in the wind.
Is it pizza or is it mustard?
Mustard Custard, the cooking show with JChains.
You know it.
Mustard
You know what,
Casardo?
Corey? We're supposed to be inclusive here, and you're not being very inclusive at all. Okay.
So then we like
Yeah, I
mayo
want
as
to
well?
You
include
know what
pizza.
inclusive is.
We should be inclusive, and JChains should nominate Max next to eat a pizza.
No.
Big a
No,
pizza
no,
challenge.
Yeah.
No.
Open face
No,
pizza.
it's not
No.
happening.
You guys don't understand. If while I respect that, the mustard challenge, Sandra's mustard challenge, will continue to go on, and there is only one person who has shown so much disdain for mustard that will be getting the nomination, and you'll have to find out at the end of the show after my mustard has had a chance to, I don't know, maybe get a little better.
Settle.
Thank you.
Did you make this mustard yourself? Is that what's happening here? You're like making homemade mustard?
Oh, you weren't watching the live stream? Yeah, I just live streamed
Just
me
try it,
making
yeah.
mustard live, and it's in the fridge refrigerating, getting cold. And at the end of the show, I will put the entire, and it's an entire jar of mustard seed, which I just found out is very spicy, consumed in quantities. And so I will put it all onto said piece of, I brought my own bread and everything. And so we're going to do it. And then I will nominate the next person to have to do the challenge. Turbo.
I just had one last question. I have one last question if I could.
Please.
I know you guys curved my other question really quickly there, but I had one last one. And this one's just directed to Turbo because we're being so inclusive.
Yes.
I was wondering why you don't have a one Lambo or Music to Mintu in your wallet. Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, Dr. Bruce, that's a great question. And I'm actually glad, and I'm glad that you brought that up.
Let's
right
just
now,
curve that one too. Fuck it.
Okay, yeah, because currently, just light on liquidity. Right now, the way my wallet, my crypto wallet's set up, I had misplaced my seed phrases, and so I'm looking for them.
Salty shrimp seed phrase security.io.
I know they shut us down so fast. You know what I'm saying? If you guys haven't done so yet, make sure you swing over to salty shrimp seed phrase security.io. It's a place where you're able to send in your
No, I don't endorse that. By the way.
JChains is like, he's not on our business. It's not real. It's not a real thing.
I know,
it's
but
actually just a
sounds like a wicked whale.
Yeah, but people fall for that shit. So, yeah, we don't do that shit. Please. That's ridiculous. No, yeah, people actually fall for that kind of stuff. We got a better responsibility, guys. Let's not fuck around. That's my opinion.
No, big facts. And Milo Marauder has his hand up. Marauder.
Yo, dude. No, I just I wanted to announce that I'm officially coming to Art Basel. I got my tickets booked. I got my place booked. I'm staying really close to Wynwood, so I'll be near most of the action over there.
Nice.
Yeah, man. So I'm coming in on the 6th, I think, and then I'm leaving on the 9th. I'm leaving like in the afternoon on the 9th because I got to be in Atlanta, like I told you guys. But I'm hoping to see you guys, in between those dates. I should be free the 7th through the 7th and the 8th. I don't have anything planned on the 7th or the 8th. I'm going to Bing Bong on the 6th.
Okay.
But the 7th or the 8th, I don't have anything planned. So
all right,
I'm definitely going to
mark it down for the 8th, because that's like the first night of stuff that we'll be doing at the house. So make sure that you plan to come out the 8th.
Please.
Hell yeah! I'll put it on the calendar right now.
Hell yeah, let's go.
If you're a Web3 Breakfast Community Club member, we definitely want to see you. Feel free to come in contact with myself, Turbo Made It, or JChains, and let's try to organize and facilitate that. We will be capturing and generating content to showcase the Web3 life experience. So I know y'all don't want to miss out on that, and I feel like this is going to be I know it's going to be very impactful. There are a lot of big people that are getting behind this, and so yeah, it's going to be next level, man. I can't wait to see y'all in Miami. Have a beautiful party, get to support and show love with one another, really endorse what we're doing and the reasons why we're here.
That's what's up.
Is there something I need to VIP or RSVP for or whatever?
Nah, you're good. Just one of the partnerships that I'm associating with here for the IRL facility has provided us with basically like a beta test. It's a wallet because we really want to keep the location disclosed. It's not like a really crazy party like everyone else. This is really for content, more or less content related purposes and projects to provide them with a satellite event. We don't want to get it all wild and crazy and a real good opportunity to network. So if you're a part of the Web3 Breakfast Club and you're going to be in Miami, then you definitely have an open invite from us, and we'll organize and facilitate something of that nature so that you guys have a chance to swing by and participate in the festivities. I'll be in South Beach and all over, Miami, tearing it up, dropping content, giving out merch, doing giveaways. So you'll get that experience. You got 74K doing something with gaming, JChains and them filming live in Miami. It's going to be a total experience. I can't wait to share it with everybody.
Boom. Yeah.
Well, if anyone wants to add me, that's going to be there. I have tickets to so many things that I got like an extra ticket for, and I'm sure I won't even end up going to because there's like 7,000 events. But
yeah, it is crazy. Yeah. Did you see that? Like, it's like 72 on the docket alone. I'm like, I definitely have got to be, try to hit as many as possible. We'll see.
It's too much, way too much to choose from. There's so much good shit going on. It's crazy.
I heard there was like 360 events or something like that.
Yeah,
is what I heard.
I just saw the Excel sheet the other day. I'll send it to you guys. You can take a look at it.
Do we have any Tezos spam in here, or am I going to be the only one at that place?
Oh, for sure. We're multi-chain over here. I operate on Tezos. I got a few pieces. I mean, on VChain, I got pieces. Cardano, I got pieces. I try to get my Solana. I'll try to get around. I feel like that's the best way forward, just for crypto and decentralization as a whole.
I might be giving on a panel for AI for a platform that does like the ordinals Bitcoin thing. Ooh. Where my piece might get minted with them. So I might have an ordinal.
Can you do me a favor? This Thursday coming up. So next week, November 30th.
Did you get the space set already?
It is totally spent. Let's get it posted up in the Jumbotron. We should talk about that every day. So next Thursday, I'm doing a 100% Bitcoin only ordinal space because I need someone to change my mind about it. So grateful. We were talking about this earlier in the week. He's going to come. He's going to bring some of his people from the community that he knows. So you should be here. Get all your people. Get everybody that we know that knows a lot of shit about ordinals and come and change my mind. I want to be like the guy that sits at the table.
I don't know shit about it, but I know the guy to bring.
Perfect. We'll get something posted up to the nest here a second, and then let's make sure that we.
I did get an ordinals wallet.
I know, I saw that.
Like I did get a. Yeah, what is that thing called? Like, what do you call that? An ordinals wallet? A Bitcoin wallet? Like we calling it Bitcoin wallet?
No, it's the ordinals wallet.
Yeah, an ordinals wallet. Your BRC20 wallet. Did you download Experts or something?
Yeah.
All right. I posted the link up into the nest. Hey, you know what that means?
That was a pre-whistle, so no one started talking.
Oh, wow! A little pre-whistle.
Are you in your car honking your horn?
No, that's our whistle for workout. So if you don't know the drill, you're about to find out. We here at Web3 Breakfast Club, we have saying healthy hearts, healthy minds, and healthy portfolios.
Nope, that's the wrong thing.
We do not have healthy hearts. We like deep fried shit around here, so we do not have healthy hearts. We may love hard, but we do not have healthy hearts. High cholesterol, all that kind of shit. Hey, what can you say, man? I'm a boneless wing kind of guy. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. Eat this shit off the bone. It's delicious. They're good. But if I got to prefer, man, I want that shit boneless because then you can eat the whole thing. You don't have to worry about the bone and veins and all that bullshit.
But then it's not a wing.
Man, I'm trying to
exactly.
I love my manly chicken nuggets. How about that, Corey?
It's not even a manly chicken nugget.
I only eat nuggets in dinosaur form personally.
See,
I'm an adult, so I can choose to do that if I want.
Absolutely. That is a lifestyle. Dino nuggets. All right. What should we do for a workout? Where do I have a workout here?
And guys, and here's an easy way to remember AI. Healthy mind, healthy body, and then healthy portfolio, and you touch your wallets, you know what I'm saying? Because that's where we keep all our greenbacks at.
There it is.
That we're about to be getting into. So it's a great time, guys. We do this at the halfway point every day. Like if nothing else, just stand up. Just get out of your seat for a minute, touch your toes, touch the sky, whatever it is. I'm gonna be doing dumbbells.
I'm doing sit-ups
Jay,
because
on the
Do some
makes
pole
sense.
dancing, anything.
That's my dog.
Waffles, toast, eggs, bacon, waffles, toast, eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Web3 breakfast, JChains is the host. Good morning, what's up, JChains? Turbo Nate co-hosting, yeah, they do their thing. If you savvy Web3, GM, grab a plate and a seat, let's begin. If you got something to say, come and grab a mic. We got one rule, no douchebag, alright? Retweet the room, bring some friends. If you start to talk, you gon' stay to the end. Retweet the room, bring some friends. If you start to talk, you gon' stay to the end. Monday through Friday, we
9
got the
a.m.
Zoro, 10 a.m. Eastern Spaces with the purpose. All about the community focus, they deserve it. Come and speak your mind with no regrets, but you serve us. Pizza on Friday, working off midway. Get the blood pumping, Web3 music is thumping. I got eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Eggs, bacon, waffles, toast. Web3 breakfast, JChains is the host with the most. Retweet the room, bring some friends. If you start to talk, you gon' stay to the end.
You start to talk, you're gonna stay to the end. Come on up and chat with us. Talking Black Friday deals, talking how was your Thanksgiving? I mean, it's pizza day. We made mustard in the beginning of the show, for goodness sake. So you know this is gonna be a fun one. So just come on up here, let's just chat about it. What's going on? Whew, I don't
Well,
like
I mean,
sit-ups.
you made something.
What's
You
that?
at least made something close to mustard.
You made something. We're
listen,
not entirely sure it's
Yeah.
mustard.
It could be I could open it up and just pass out. It could just be straight mustard.
Yeah,
It's more likely a
exactly.
bioweapon. Yeah.
I think we're gonna enjoy watching this better than him just getting normal mustard.
Yeah, that would be great
100%.
content if you fainted.
So what if
I
what if
mean-
it just needs like a couple minutes to set up and it's just amazing? And I told you, see, like, listen, it just needed a second to become beautiful mustard. Stone ground. The
I mean,
problem
there's-
is
There's some
Good for you.
chemical reactions happening in that fridge right now.
could be. See, the problem is that I didn't get to grind up 75% of those mustard seeds. So it is very gritty. It's but it's okay. They're not like hard seeds. Like they pop, very easily. There's a little
That
bit.
chunky peanut butter.
Yeah, like more like an
Can you
almond
turn your
butter.
mic on wide spectrum so we can hear every sound?
Ooh, you know what I could do?
Oh my God, Corey, no.
You know what I could do?
That would not be
ASMR.
good.
Here's what I can do is I could go get the wireless. While I go to the fridge, I can go get the wireless Rode and I can plug that up to my neck and you can like listen to like the neck do its thing while I'm eating that if you'd like.
Or like as just swallowing,
Chewing, whatever. You could say chewing.
whatever.
Choking, closing up.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
All the same.
There's no.
Is there like a
There's
bite
no way
requirement?
that
Do I have to eat the whole piece of bread?
Yes, you do have
Yeah.
to use the
No,
entire piece.
just a bite.
Yes,
No, the whole thing.
yes.
You just gotta just get it, just
No,
a little
he
nibble.
doesn't.
Nope, the whole thing.
Yeah, a little nibble
Everyone's
is
Listen,
fine.
Everyone's
no.
eating the whole
The
thing.
person exactly. The person that nominated him, which was Corey, he ate the entire thing, so he has to follow suit.
That's just the thing.
You either have to do the same or one up me, and you already one up by making your own.
But he still has to eat the whole thing.
But you still have to eat the one down.
No, that makes
Oh
sense.
shit! Okay, I didn't know there was a one-up option because I'm gonna do a one-up.
What is
But you
that?
I'm
still
one
have to
up
eat the whole
too.
thing.
Yeah, what's the one?
I'm gonna eat pineapples.
No.
Yeah,
pineapples
I was
instead.
literally just about to ask how we feel about pineapples on pizza.
Sure. I mean, it's not my preferred
I love it.
topping of choice,
I'm cool with
but yeah, no, it's totally fine. Like if I go
You know,
somewhere,
I mean,
it is.
for
if
me,
you show up
Sandra's
and all they got is
challenge.
Hawaiian pizzas, like I'm gonna eat it, but like it's not something I'm gonna order. And yes, you're right. It is.
I'm never
Sandra's
gonna say
mustard
no to
challenge.
a pizza.
No, never. Pizza's life.
Maybe she can give us
I will.
clarification on
I
the
will
rules.
only say no to a pizza.
Pizza is life. I haven't put it on
You
my
know, pizza
body.
is definitely life.
Do you guys ever go to Cece's Pizza and get their chocolate pizza, the dessert one? Oh man.
Yeah.
Who-
Yeah, CC's might be cardboard pizza, but yo, you got some kids, man. You go to CC's and let them just go pizza buffet wild.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm gonna tell you who.
snot and boogers all over
I don't
everybody's
care how
Turbo,
bad it
can
is.
you
It's
do
pizza. I will
your-
eat it.
You got to.
I did want to.
after
Oh.
serious consideration, you don't need to pay.
Thank you, bro.
I need somebody up here that's on my team.
What team are you on, Max?
Yeah, they don't.
Everybody
No.
loves
Not
pizza.
no,
Except
not
you.
everybody loves pizza, and that's not true. There's got to be somebody else that doesn't love pizza.
I really don't love pizza.
Thank you.
I like it. I
Who
just
in
don't.
these fucks
It's not
is
like
that?
only because dairy fucks me up in my stomach.
Okay, so you have an excuse. I don't have an excuse, but I mean, still, Team Max, thank you.
Team
Your
us.
excuse is that you're psychotic, apparently.
I like calzones. I just don't like pizza.
Dude, what?
Right?
Turbo.
Horrible take.
And JChains.
Corey,
It's
Show
the
me your
same thing.
it's not
No,
the
it's
same
not the
thing.
same thing. It's not the same thing.
We have had this debate many times, and whoever says the same thing loses every time.
Max.
And the fact that Corey's even agreeing with me is something.
Can I ask you?
Yes.
Can I ask you a question, Max? Even
Yes,
though
you
you're north of the border now, do you still celebrate Thanksgiving or no?
Yes.
Okay. How was your Thanksgiving yesterday?
It wasn't yesterday, but it was good. Thank you.
You're welcome. What's your favorite dish?
So, north of the border is Thanksgiving is in October.
Okay. Are you fully assimilated now? Then are you Canadian?
No, I don't think so. But I'm a mutt.
Okay,
I'm never
let me
gonna
ask
be
you a
assimilated.
question about that. Why? What are you guys celebrating when you celebrate Thanksgiving, and why is it on a different day?
Okay, so I don't know, but like the thing is that I don't understand. When I was in the States, I never understood the whole thing of sitting around a table, being thankful for what you have, being thankful for who you have around your table, and just be grateful. And then the very next day you go line up to stampede on people to get a 50% off TV. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. So, I mean, I guess for us, being that Thanksgiving is in October, and generally speaking, it was when the pilgrims actually got to sit around and enjoy their first harvest, is actually what Thanksgiving is. And then, a month and a half later, we get the American Black Friday. Kind of makes a little bit more sense to me, but I mean, in America, I've never understood where you give thanks for and appreciate the things that you have, and then the next day you go on this like major murder spree for a TV.
We just want more things to appreciate that we have.
Yeah, I mean,
Corey, stop.
Who doesn't want a big screen TV for $150?
No, I get that. That's totally
and, hey,
fine.
He
but,
ain't
like,
first or last, Ricky. Shake and bake. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if you aim for like second is first loser, right?
You're right.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, but Max, here's the thing. Think about how much built up selfishness you have after a day like Thanksgiving, where you're just spending the entire day just being so thankful and grateful. You got all this built up selfishness that you're then able just to unleash,
You mean selflessness,
at the
not
stores.
selfishness? Is that what you mean?
You did that on Thursday. So, Friday you get to be selfish and go get them good deals,
I don't know. I mean, I see your point. I see where you're going with this. Cool story.
It's kind of like the Purge. Kind of like the Purge.
Reality. No, you know what? Let's not even go there with the Purge, because I love the Purge.
Pizza or what? That's all I want to know.
Corey, by the way, after today's show, you're on my list.
Pineapple pizza turned into the Purge.
I'm about to say, if you said a list, now I'm really scared.
Bro.
What? You were mean to me today. Don't be mean to me. Lesson learned.
Yeah. Watch out, Corey.
Max, are you going to Miami? I want to hang out.
Let's do it. You have 365 days or 364 days to get off my list, but good luck, because once you're on,
When was I
eliminated.
mean? What?
All day today. All day yesterday. You were mean.
Corey.
I'm just passionate about pizza.
we got Mars Tech with his hand up. Mars Tech, my brother.
My brother, Mr. Network to get work.
What's going on, fam? JChains, Turbo,
guy.
and Maxine. Maxine is in the house. Good morning, Maxine. How are you?
Good morning, Mar.
Fantastic day yesterday. I'm not gonna miss that intro. But what's happening, fam? How you guys doing?
Steve Martin
great,
would
bro.
be on my list.
I see you absolutely crushing it, man, over on the TikTok with them houses and stuff, man. Looks like you got some good real estate stuff moving over there in Atlanta.
Yes, sir. Shaking and baking, doing, just balancing that IRL and Web3 thing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the pictures are nice, but I like shifting these like $500,000, $1 million houses. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Hey,
100.
I'm telling you. Hey, I'm always gonna get behind the line with that. You know, for sure. That's
3% of a lot is a lot. Try to represent the buyer and the seller. 6% of a lot is even a lot more.
Even a lot or more.
A lot or more. I think
Just wholesale. Take the whole damn thing.
Just take it. I want to get into at some point after the bull run. Like I think like to get into the real estate game, and I don't know when the right time would be, but I want to get into a multi-unit, like 100 unit, like a multi-residence.
Can I ask a question?
I got 100 grand
like an apartment building.
Yes.
Related to this.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So I have an ex that works at a like senior care center, like old people's homes, and I'm just wondering why we have like apartment complexes for adults, but why aren't there like communities like that for adults where they like make your food for you and like you all what?
There are.
Really?
It's coming. It's coming.
No, they have it.
It's coming.
We have it here. It's called Harborfront, and it's basically a community living association, and they do all that. All the amenities are there. Like you can go on your boat trips, your water sports, pool, gym, and get everything cooked for you.
I love that.
Like I would pay so much more just to have that done. Like,
and it's right on the waterfront too, so it's really, really nice. I'm thinking about getting a place there too.
I have a question in this regard. I mean, do you is this something that you would prefer to do just for time consumption because you have to utilize your time more effectively, or would this be something that you would be doing by choosing? Because I often look at the way that things are going, and I question myself: are we looking for more convenience because we have less time, or is it we're looking for more convenience because we enjoy it being convenient? I just wanted to know.
Mine's definitely a time and money thing, and also like I'm bad at picking nutritious stuff for myself. So if like someone else is making it, and if they like give it to me, I will eat it, like, and I'll be happy. But I won't make it for myself.
Do you feel like there's any dangers in that as a society to move in that direction? Being as though the majority of the like major corporation food companies are owned by like 3 companies. And what does that do to the psychological? Because then this is one thing that I'm starting to look at. It's like, okay, if you look at our current, especially here in the United States, our current our health standards when it comes to foods that we're allowed to market and sell to consumers, in America, of course, it is much more bad for your health consumption than it is in places and states and countries like the UK.
I agree that could be a problem, but also for me personally, I don't think they could do much worse than what I currently am ingesting, just personally.
And that's the thing. It's always the trade-off, right? It's like you're giving this for that, and then you become accustomed to that trade-off, and now you're willing to trade off even more. And it's like, but how beneficial is it to us as citizens, as civilization? To really be moving and digressing down this path, right? Like, what is it doing?
I don't think there's a way to stop it, because that's the same conversation that we're having about Web3, which is that's part of the video that I'm coming to put out is, listen, it doesn't matter what we build. We're going to have to trade decentralization for convenience, because in order to bring people into this space, it's the same problem, right? You have to make the barrier to entry lower so that you can bring more people in. And by making that barrier to entry lower, you're going to have to cut some of the decentralization dream, some of it.
Yeah, bro, I couldn't agree more with that. I mean, that was my whole argument about Coinbase. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make people feel comfortable. You know what I mean? And two, not everybody wants to be super decentralized. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind giving up some of my privacy at all. Like, I don't mind it, and I know that that's not necessarily like a good thing. And I know people like talked about it, but I'm not doing anything wrong. You know what I mean? Like. So if you want to look through my phone and that means that it's going to make my life 10,000 times easier, you're going to tell me some things I need. Like, I'm kind of fine with it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And I know that's not great.
Yeah. I mean, who cares?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, but let me ask you a quick question. Like, do you really feel that way? Okay. So say, for instance, we all are human. Okay. What happens if you act out of order?
Not.
Or maybe not. Corey and people who eat mustard sandwiches like JChains, no, they're superhuman.
I got like 10 minutes. 10 minutes until my.
I wouldn't say that they're superhuman. Come on.
I just want to. I just I lost my train of thought here, but I was just
Sorry.
really, it's okay. Uh, I was just really like kind of like getting to the whole period of like, okay, yes, this isn't something that we cannot. Well, they implement, right, that we cannot, but we really can, right? And I feel like the whole purpose of the technology and the decentralized nature is to usher that in. We will have centralized things that we'll have to give up, right? Like I'm not asking for a world of complete anonymity, right? But I would prefer a world that was more decentralized in the manner of our collective purchasing power. I would prefer a world that was decentralized in a manner of lowering our cost of living, and I feel like the only reason why our cost of living is so high is because the wealth gap is so high, right? And because people are benefiting, a select group of individuals are benefiting at the top, it's disproportionately disrupting the means of living for people that are at the bottom. And it's a great equalizer with the technology of blockchain, right? When we talk about decentralization and decentralized applications, we're talking about the removal of the intermediary. What does that do for us on the scale as humanity, and how is that going to start to shift with the emerging technologies such as AI? Are we going to be solely reliant on the bigger tech companies, or are we going to be starting to shift and institute this into our own governing hands? And these are the sort of things I think that regulation to interfere with right now is kind of a violation of our rights, because it's like drafting a constitution when no one has the ability to read. The United States Constitution was drafted where only 2% of the population could actually read. So how does it speak for the majority and the masses? This new age that we're ushering in, blockchain technology, how will we be speaking for ourselves in the future is what I want to know.
I want to know what Modern Canadian wants to say. And then I want to hear what Marauder has to say.
That was a great segue.
I channeled my, who's that, Whitney Houston?
Whitney Houston. I have been hearing that song more and more lately, and I don't know why it's all of a sudden coming on my radar.
Hey, Max.
Is it the time?
Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston.
Oh,
get ready! You're getting flooded with it.
It's time for. Listen, in our house we've already listened to "All I Want for Christmas" by Mariah Carey at least many times. So,
yeah.
Whitney, I'm disappointed.
Emmy likes it.
Okay, I mean she's not old enough to know any better, so that's fine.
I wish that. So our jams right now are Moana. And then it's actually a really good song by Elmo and Abby Kadabi and some of the other Muppets. I know the name of the song escapes me, but it's called Giants or something like that.
That sounds a lot more normal.
I am somebody. It's a good message. It's a good song. If you got kids, you should listen to it.
Yeah, my daughter's stuck on the pee pee poo poo song and It's Raining Tacos.
Move on. Don't even start. Turbo looks like
Okay, well, we cut off the Modern Canadian, and because he's Canadian, let's go to him.
All right. What I was going to talk about was the decentralization aspect, and there's I think there's a spectrum. There's going to be different people that use different things. Like some people want more decentralization, some people want less. And they'll just naturally pick the platform that they believe they want to use, because based on how much they want security, you're going to go to this chain. You want speed and convenience, you're going to go to this chain, right? And that's how it is. But that is like decentralization in itself, because they're choosing out of the freedom of their own actions, right, to use what platform they want.
Good point. I like that.
Just like money, because we all choose to use money. Like everybody chooses to use that version of Bitcoin, for example, and all the node operators choose to use it. It's just like money. We choose to use that one. It's freedom.
You can't take my freedom. Is that Braveheart?
I don't know. That accent was atrocious, though.
Never seen it.
No, I mean,
it was.
You can't take my freedom. You just judged my accent on 5 words.
The quote is, "They can take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom."
Thank you. I appreciate the quick fact check there. That's what.
What do you think about Argentina? What do you think about Argentina's president?
I love him.
Justin,
I love him.
What do you think about Justin? Is you know what I'm saying? Is he Is he under pressure?
Who?
Is Justin scared right now? Justin's son.
Trudeau.
Oh, Justin's son.
He's talking about Canadian.
Oh yeah, so, yeah, me too. Man, well, Justin Trudeau should, and I will let the Canadians speak on him, but I think that he's a bozo, and he's gotta be Castro's son. I mean, got to be, right? He just
oh my
has to
god,
be.
yeah, he's identical. I mean,
Identical.
it's crazy. It's uncanny.
And
it really is.
she was, she liked Castro.
She was,
she was a married woman,
quite often.
but she did have a thing for him.
Yeah,
spicy little romance. Anyway, Marauder.
Justin's heard.
But Justin's son is, he's in trouble. I think I saw a headline this morning that Richard Hart's on the run. I think a lot of people are. They're going to clean house before BlackRock. Really, because that's the whole thing, and that's like the rumor now. Well, it's gonna, the rumors always end up being true that BlackRock is making their way into being basically the. I think it's going to have to be Coinbase and them, right? Like, there's no way Coinbase goes down. Coinbase has done everything by the books. And so it's BlackRock and Coinbase. And maybe Coinbase handles the retail and BlackRock handles all the institutional stuff. And then it goes through what could be FTX. That was something Ben and I were talking about. I think it was either earlier this week. It's with the split. It's just so crazy. I can't remember if it was last week or this week. And so, you just never know. Like, that could be, the rumor that ends up being true, where BlackRock ends up acquiring the FTX exchange, and now they just, they run retail, or they run, institutional. Who knows? But I mean
they have 80% of the world's assets. BlackRock, Castle Rock, Grayscale, Vanguard all going to blockchain technology.
They're gonna make a splash.
Retail has to go where institution goes. It's like, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna go there? This is where to me the argument it falls on deaf ears when people try to argue against crypto, and I'm like, well, at one point in time, yeah. Right now, dude, you can't even argue against it. The hugest investment firms are in control.
That's facts. Marauder, what you got?
Yeah, I just wanted to add to that point that AI was making. Blockchain is pretty much the natural intersection of finance and technology. So what happens with our financial system is that it's lagged behind technology so much, and technology has increasingly gotten better and better and better, while our financial system is like trying to catch up. And so blockchain pretty much puts our TradFi system on the same level as tech, combining those transactions and settlement times. Like I was talking about before, maybe a couple episodes or, a couple weeks ago, about how, real world assets, they're so interesting because it's like, hey, you can tokenize these things, you can tokenize securities and cash, even like stable coins. That's a real world asset, it's tokenized. And you basically combine your transactions and settlements. So of course, these institutions are going to adopt blockchain technology. The only question is how much will that benefit our bags? Like, how much will that benefit our crypto? Because, like, yes, they can go to a private blockchain system, but if they do, they lose a lot of the benefits of blockchain if you go private. Because blockchain is all about being decentralized, being on 24/7. You can't turn it off. That's the big thing about blockchain is like, oh, listen, like, there's a bunch of nodes everywhere, and it's incorruptible. The security's top notch, and you can't ever turn it off. And so private blockchain, you lose all that. And so now they're kind of like in this like will they won't they phase of adopting which blockchain, like for instance Avalanche, Solana, Ethereum, yada yada yada. It's like which one they're going to pick. It's like it's kind of like waiting. We're just waiting and seeing, but it's definitely going to happen.
And I definitely believe that. And here's the thing: banks, okay, financial institutions, they don't need media. They don't. This is what I try to present to people. If you really step back and look at what is it that they make their money off of, transactions, right? And if we're talking about traceable data and information, the money that's going to be generated is going to be based off of the transactions that's processed. There's really no need. Why wouldn't they want to convert in that direction? It only makes sense, right? They're going to relinquish control. You can be on a decentralized network. They don't care. As long as they're getting those microtransactions for every form of engagement, I think that, you'll see it pass the dot.
Well, if I can retort to that, or if I can comment on what he just said, the thing here too is a lot of these companies are really concerned about privacy. That's like their biggest shtick is like, hey, listen, we don't want our proprietary data on these public chains. And so they're trying to think of ways, you know, aka private blockchains, to keep their data, their clients' data, all private while utilizing all the benefits of blockchain. So that's why I'm bullish on something like Avalanche, because the whole subnet feature, where like they could have private subnets and then still be part of like a giant interoperable tree, you know? Like, granted, I don't know if they're going to go with Avalanche, but obviously JP Morgan has been looking into using Avalanche. So it makes a lot of sense to me. Like, I wouldn't expect to see someone like JP Morgan on Ethereum, like main layer Ethereum. I could see them like on a layer 2 or a layer 3 probably if it was private. But like, I don't see them transacting on like layer 1 base Ethereum with a public wallet address, because then like all of their clients' data is pretty much just like seen. Like, you can just see it all and say, oh, look at that. So I don't know how it's going to look. I have guesses, like, you know, really educated guesses, but that's kind of how my mind sees it.
Bingo. And we got
Grateful.
Go ahead.
Yo, what's up? Yeah, I rugged for like 20 minutes. I'm driving to another city. I rugged hard, man. I love rugging. But yeah, exactly what you guys are talking about, like with the fees and everything, and with things being privatized for banks. I mean, JP Morgan partnered with Ripple like a long time ago, and that's something that Ripple offers all their banks and large institutions. They take the XRPL and they duplicate it and privatize it in a way so that information for themselves and all their clients is not, you know, you can't just sit there and wallet hunt and watch what people are doing in their life. So they've been doing that for a long time, but that they offer that to every single one of their large partnerships. And as far as the fees go, I think that's been an argument with XRP for a while, because banks make all their money off transaction fees. And I think really when things start to unfold, their fees are essentially going to go to zero. But as a consumer and a user with them and a client with them, your fees are pretty much going to stay the same. That's kind of how I think things are going to unfold. But they do duplicate and privatize the XRPL for banks.
Yo, is it almost mustard time?
Yeah. So I'm just, you know, I just want to make sure. How much mustard would you need to drink in order to die? Mustard.
Honestly,
seeds.
Corey sits here for you to like pretty much die over mustard.
You don't have to do it, Jay. You don't
Yes,
have
he
to.
does.
The worse it
Yes,
is, without you dying, the better the content is. Just go for it.
Wow, you are like, you live for the torture, huh?
How to eat uncooked mustard seeds? Eaten raw mustard seeds have an intense bitter taste. Oh, okay. Low cal. Love that.
Yeah, stop breeding further.
Well,
It's really good for you.
I just wanted to make sure that we weren't going to have a problem. All
mustard?
right. So we have our bread. We have a nice, I mean, do I need to like come back so you can see it all? Like it's happening here live. There's our jar.
Hey, you should go back to the kitchen, right?
Should I go to the mustard? Yeah, let's go to the mustard cam. I'll be back.
Mustard can.
All right, and as he makes that swing over to the mustard cam, he's gonna go head over to our gym man. Just wanna, you know what I want to do, man. I have not had a chance to do this yet this week, so. Oh shoot! You know what time it is. It's time to go through the community and see who's kicking it with the Web3 breakfast. I see my guy, Turn Man Jimmy. He's a creator. He's the hype man, space host, entrepreneur. You can find him over at Looperlands doing his thing. We see. Oh, is that a beast? It sure is. Sleepers. For it's in the work you're avoiding, man. You could never be more clear about that. If you guys haven't done so, make sure you tap in with the Lovers Labs down there, staying ahead in the Web3 revolution, your go-to source. And as always, I gotta say, what's up to Adventureful Mama? That is Jay's wife, super incredible lady. Definitely give her a follow. And that's a couple people from the Web3 breakfast.
All right, can everybody hear?
Here, we're back.
For the record, I let JChains borrow Whitney. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you, Max. All right. Can you guys hear me?
You're welcome.
Loud and clear.
Yeah.
All right. So we are back here at Mustard Cam. I feel like a cooking show would be great. I feel like that would be fun. We should do a cooking crypto and JChains. All right. I'm telling you something. This has gotten a very firm texture. I'm not really excited about this. So It's more like
Corey is
a
literally licking his lips and
I'm so
rubbing his
excited to
hands.
watch this.
This
He's
is a
so
mustard
excited.
patty. Can you guys see? Yeah, I'm gonna.
Not
Dude,
gonna
that
lie,
looks
I'm a little
horrible.
excited.
That looks horrible, bro.
Oh my god.
I can't even look at it, bro. I'm dry heaving already.
I'm not watching it. I can't. I
Just so
cannot
we
do
know,
it.
there's
So
a
much.
0%
So
chance
much.
I'm going to be able to get all of that on. But that I feel like is plenty. Judges, we're good, I assume.
It
If you
reminds me
can't
of
get
my
it all
baby's
on the
diaper.
bread, you have to drink it.
It's not drinkable.
So that is some thick ass mustard.
Yeah,
Why'd you
why is
put
it
so much
so
on
thick
there?
now?
It's just, well, because it has to be so much. It's just straight mustard seed. That's what happened, is that we made our own. Listen, it's the first time making mustard. Things go wrong. I didn't have my spice grinder with me. Y'all, everybody with a spice grinder. Shout out to my spice grinder fam. I didn't have my grinder with me to grind the mustard seeds. And so most of these are whole. I did bring the mortar and pestle, but what I originally made was not nearly enough to make. I guess I probably would have made enough, but hindsight's always 20/20. All right, well.
I'm holding my breath for you.
Yeah, and if no one's watching the YouTube live stream, you need to get on here right now. This is hilarious.
That's fucking hot.
I'm not watching it. Are you gonna clip it and post it?
Oh,
It's
that was a
on
big bite.
YouTube.
Wow.
You can watch it on YouTube.
Bro, you're fucking
Please go watch it on
I don't think
YouTube.
I'm
Make
gonna
sure y'all
do
hit
that.
the YouTube, like, subscribe,
I don't
share
know.
with your
Spit
family,
it out.
friends. Tell them this where
You
the
gotta
access
finish.
is.
I don't know if I can, to be perfectly honest.
You gotta swallow
Go
it. You gotta
ahead,
swallow it, bro.
Jay. Scarf,
You gotta
scarf.
swallow it.
You gotta.
Spit it out. Spit it out.
No,
He's
stop.
still chewing. He's still chewing.
Swallow.
You
Sorry,
can do
sorry,
it,
drink.
Jay.
Oh my.
Drink?
Drink some water.
Yeah. Get it in. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Oh.
it's so fucking hot. Oh, it's like opened up the taste buds on my tongue. Oh my god.
You
It's
gotta
like
down it all.
it's almost like horseradish, but it's like super intense, like wasabi.
I'm crying, man.
Oh golly.
Bro, I
Corey
cannot.
is loving.
Dude, this is
Corey, you're
disgusting.
such a
Bro,
sadist.
this
You are
fucking
loving
Jay
this.
would be phenomenal. Like,
All right, half
Josh,
down, have to go. I ain't a chicken, baby. Let's get it.
yeah, get it.
Oh my God, you are like a machine, bro. I don't.
here we go. The milk make it better, baby.
I'm gonna throw up.
I'm gonna
Like,
let.
I'm not even watching it, but just from you guys, I'm like gonna throw up
Oh,
in my mouth.
so hot.
Oh my
All right.
god. This is great.
Ugh.
Fortune
Dude,
baby.
Terrell's about to puke. Oh my god. Terrell's just literally about to fall.
Oh god, I can't. It's just like one end.
I can't even look at you.
Oh, okay. We did it.
I mean, congratulations.
All right. Thank you for watching. I know that was a horrible thing. The Sandra Mustard Challenge. Coach Corey, thank you for challenging me. Appreciate that. With that being said, Turbo, you're next, dude. Mustard up.
You know what? That all makes sense. He knew he was coming up next, and that's why he's like, "Don't worry, JChains, you don't have to do it," because he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, he was trying. He was
You want
trying.
I've never.
He was trying to pump his own bags.
Reverse psychology. Yeah, for
I was
sure.
pumping my own bags for sure.
Yeah.
Doug, I am literally like crying right now. Like I cannot even like hold it back. Just watching you eat
it's
that.
gonna be worse when you have
Dude,
to do it.
there's no way.
I would
I would be able to
suggest
get that.
if anybody gets wind of this and you get called into the challenge, don't try to make your own, and don't try to make stone ground mustard. Don't do that. I'm gonna need to go back to the drawing board. Now I do love stone ground mustard, and so I'm gonna learn how to actually make this correctly, and then there'll be a JChains brand of mustard at some point. But for now,
If Carrie was
Now I
here,
have
he
a
would say to
question.
use French's.
Now I have a question. Are you allowed to re-nominate somebody else?
No,
Or does it
I'm
have to-
not doing it again.
How did you know?
why were you gonna call him up?
I know things.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not gonna get challenged, but I mean, if when in doubt, like you
Turbo,
just
you
not
should nominate
re-nominate
Max.
somebody else?
That seems very natural.
No, he should not. Absolutely not.
See, that's
I'm
what
not
happened.
doing it. I
That's what
can't.
happened to him. He was so vocal about being anti-mustard that then becomes like the good media. So that's what we got to do.
Oh,
All right,
in
I'm
that
gonna go
case, I mean, I love mustard. I could eat it all day long. I could just drink it from the whatever it comes into.
You don't want mustard.
It's delicious. I don't want mustard. Please do not nominate me.
I'm actually has to dox herself to do it. So
yeah, and you know, I got to give it up. I got to give it up to Jay right there, man. What a freaking trooper. You know, like I'm really weird about foods. You know, like I have like a really like hard time like getting foods into my mouth that don't look a certain way or, you know, whatever. My son got it worse than I do, but man, even just watching Jay eat that was terrible. I hate mustard.
Can we
like,
expect yours later today?
Yeah,
honestly,
Trevor,
I'm with you. I'm very picky what goes in my mouth, and I cannot do that.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try. You know what I'm saying?
Shut up, Corey.
I have to. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay took that whole thing in his mouth like a freaking G, and there's no way like I couldn't even try. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna try a bite at least. Oh God.
Yeah. Yep.
No. You have to eat the entire thing.
I can tell you, there is a reaction going on. My stomach feels spicy. That was hot. That was hot. I don't need to do that ever again.
Well, I'm proud of you for doing it.
Thank you, Max.
Congratulations.
I appreciate you. And just like
I'm proud of you too.
Thanks, man. Thanks for nominating me. And you know, obviously I couldn't just, you know, use a normal mustard. I had to do it myself and make it worse. That's kind of what I do in life, is I make things harder for myself just because I'm up for the challenge. But that.
Oh, Sandra had to hop out and do it because she had another space. So I told her I'd send her the video.
Okay. All right.
Send it to me too,
you can
please.
clip it and post it.
Corey, send it to me as well, please.
Yeah. We can let that live on forever.
Well,
thank you. Well, what a great week. It felt like it was 2 weeks in one. It was that was an interesting one. I hope that you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Do something fun, like use if you're off, enjoy for the next couple of days. And we'll be back for some more Web3 breakfast on Monday. So
big shouts out to the Tulane crew.
Yeah, shout out to the Tulane crew. So next week, I think Monday, I'm going to do an interview with those guys, and then I've got to figure out if that's going to be live or if we're going to do that pre-recorded and then get that out. And then there's some other things. I think they sent some beer. We got notice that there was a package at the UPS store. So hopefully that beer is here. Nice. And then we'll do a taste test of the beer. My stomach doesn't feel right. That was not the right move, guys. Don't ever eat a
Whitney, you're about to kiss mustard mouth.
Mustard mouth. You thought garlic breath was bad. Wait till you get mustard mouth. All right, you mustard heads.
Yeah, mustard mouth is not good.
All right, I'm gonna get out of here.
Get that Pepto.
Yeah, definitely. Y'all have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend.
We'll see you
on
guys.
Monday.
You too.